Hey, this is Greg from Big Bay Mornings on 99.7 Now, and I am here with my pal, Dr. Bae, board certified plastic surgeon. What's
That's
going on,
right.
Dr. Bae?
Things are good. Things are good. The baby is 7 weeks old now.
Funny you mentioned the baby because I was going to ask you about that. I was complaining to you in another video about the bags under my eyes. I wasn't getting enough sleep, but are you getting enough sleep and how do you prepare for surgery the night before? I think a lot of people might want to know, like, how do you get
Right.
prepped and ready to go because it's almost like you're playing a football game. This is your big day.
That's right. Yeah, you definitely don't want patients thinking that you're like too tired the morning of
No,
their
you
surgery. They
don't.
really want you to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I mean, they know you have a life and everything, but that's the thing that's kind of interesting with social media that we choose to put things out on social media about our lives. Kelsey and I, Kelsey Kaplan Fashion on Instagram, by the way.
Check her out.
But or they're also watching me at Real Dr. Bae, RealDrBae. Anyway, so they see that we have a baby. They see they're out like walking. They see we like go out to dinner or something. And Kelsey's taking pictures of photos, which I still don't really get. But we're definitely letting it out there that we have a child. And so people know with a new baby, they typically don't sleep very well. They might sleep 2 to 3 hours stretches at a time. So you can't hide that fact. When you come in the morning of surgery, you've got to be on point, ready to go. Because even though it may be the umpteenth operation you've done on that particular operation, it's the patient's first time doing it and they need to
Absolutely.
feel secure. So it's not as big of a deal as people think. I mean, like, yes, the baby does wake us up. Yes, I get up and change a diaper and things like that. But I got all this training during my general surgery residency. When you would take call, you'd be at the hospital all night and you would get woken up for trauma or emergencies and you'd have to run downstairs to the emergency room and take care of something, and you would take care of things. It might take a few hours to take care of that thing, and then you would just run back up to your call room, and you would, with the training, you would fall asleep immediately. You wouldn't.
I
It
bet
wasn't like this.
everybody wishes we had that gift, especially during this COVID angst people have. They wake up, they can't go back to sleep. So
Right.
we all
And you
need
start
that
playing on your
training.
phone. Yeah, you start playing on your phone, all that stuff. But that was the beauty of surgery residency, is that you would sleep when you could. I know people say sleep when the baby sleeps, but I don't think that's actually a good idea, because then you're always sleeping because the
Yeah.
babies are sleeping. And then you're just depressed because you're not getting anything accomplished with your own life. But anyway, so whenever you had the opportunity in surgery residency, yes, you would do something. I mean, it might be something really intense. You just dealt with a gunshot wound or something. You had to like cross clamp something in somebody, a blood vessel in somebody. But after you took care of business, you went back to your car room, you fell asleep immediately. And so that's what's going on now, is I don't even have to be up that long anymore. So I wake up, I change a diaper, I can fall right back to sleep. Unfortunately, Kelsey has to breastfeed. But so that's why I do feel very comfortable, very well rested when I come in the next morning to see a patient for surgery, because yes, it might have been interrupted sleep, but the hours added up to about 6 or 7 hours ultimately. So I'm in good shape and I'm able to reassure them of that as well.
Perfect. And now I don't want to see you at a Beyonce concert the night before my next surgery, Dr. Bay, okay?
I promise you, you will not see me at a Beyonce concert the night before your operation.
Well, and there's no concerts right now, so we don't have to worry about that. We know you're locked in the house like the rest of us, so you'll be tucked away. I feel safe that
Yeah,
way
I'll
too.
be at the Lady Gaga concert, just FYI.
Awesome. Well, we both love her.
Anyway,
I'll see you there. All right.
great,
Thanks, Dr. Bay.
great seeing you.